This is the War Academy Squad News Update. In today's segment, a new patch is released for Squad version 10.2, the March recap is released, and 2 new competitive leagues rise up after the demise of ISKT. We'll also look at what's coming up on the PlaySquad event calendar. Squad version 10.2 was released on April 4th. It's a small patch that contains a couple of bug fixes that address some of the common complaints in previous versions of version 10. A common complaint with version 10 was the meat grinder gameplay. This was caused by a bug with the spawn overrun mechanic, so the respawn timer did not increase when enemies got close to the hab. This has now been corrected in version 10.2, which should reduce this meat grinder gameplay. Another common complaint was about the forced switching of restricted kits. In previous versions, you would lose the restricted kit immediately if your squad size fell below the required amount. This has now been fixed so that you only force switch a player upon respawn. Other fixes and changes in this version include the bad zeroing in the M4 that has been corrected, so now you'll hopefully hit what you aim at. Additionally, the stamina costs of jumping, climbing, and vaulting have been reduced. And there's been some adjustments to the name tag fade out to make it work better when aiming below the name tag. The March update has also been released, which goes through some of the upcoming changes and additions for Squad. There will be some tweaks to the AAS ticket bleed. The central flags will have a reduced ticket bleed, while gaining and losing flags will have a greater associated cost. Neutral flags will also gain you tickets from now on, and the heavy mercy bleed at the end flags will remain. There will also be some changes to the name tags in-game. The opacity and scale should be adjustable, and you should only be able to see one name tag at a time, the one that you're aiming specifically at. This should reduce the issue with the name tags blocking your view. According to the recap, the British forces are almost ready from a gameplay point of view. This likely means that apart from a couple of placeholder models and missing vehicles, they are good to go for a future update. A future addition that is likely to have substantial gameplay impact is the improved vehicle damage model. This means that where you hit a vehicle will have an impact on how much damage it takes. As an example, the Striker will be completely impenetrable to the BTR-ATA's 14.5mm main cannon. Consequently, the 12.7mm HMGs will also have substantially reduced effect on vehicle targets. We will also see the introduction of the tow-guided anti-tank missile launcher as an emplacement. This will be introduced for both conventional factions, so this will be used by Russia as a placeholder until the Cornet ATA-GM is done. This will make emplacements more relevant to the gameplay and will have substantial effect on the vehicle gameplay in Squad. Furthermore, scopes will be added to the Russian and American HMG emplacements, as well as the mobile and emplaced SPG-9 for militia and insurgents. This should make these emplacements far more useful than they are currently. We also get a look at a new map that is under development, the Kamdesh Highlands. It is a heavily forested map with a few structures and compounds spread out. There's no hint of any release date so far, but looking at the screenshot, it looks like it's pretty close to done. Kohat Toy River Valley is also getting an expansion, which should open up some more playable areas on the map. For the full patch notes and the March update, go to joinsquad.com. In the competitive scene, after ISKT shut its doors, we now have 2 new leagues popping up, the Squad World Championship and the Squad Community Cup. I sat down and talked with Donald Trumpet, who is an organizer for the Squad Community Cup. So, Donald Trumpet, what is this exactly that you do on the organization?
Yeah, basically me and Sebas, the other organization, well, we're just doing the things together, everything that happens around the tournament, from setting up the servers, arranging the teams, staying in contact with them, making schedules, and making the rankings, of course, doing some promotional material, yeah. Everything that comes around on a tournament. We're doing it together, we don't have a specialized role diversion or something, so yeah, basically that.
Yeah, and what's the structure of the tournament, the cup itself?
Yeah, the Squad Community Cup is a 36 versus 36 tournament. So basically, close to the max size squad can host at this point. There are 8 teams in the tournament. They all play against each other once. That leaves up with 4 matches each week for 7 weeks on. And after that, we have a ranking, and finals will be played. So first place will play against the second, third against the fourth. Yeah, continue like that. And in the end, we have one big cup winner.
And are there any prizes involved? So you are sponsored by Bluefang Solutions. So is there any reward for the top winners, or is it just are they just playing for honor?
Yeah, basically they're just playing for honor indeed. Good that you mentioned Bluefang. They are indeed our sponsor. Without them, this event would definitely not be possible. They are providing 2 game servers totally for free, which is very kind of them, and that also makes it possible for us to host this event, because you might know how expensive game servers are, and well, if we have to finance that all through our own money or through donations, that would have been a hell of a job. So we're very happy to have this sponsorship from Bluefang.
And if any clans want to participate in the Squad Community Cup, do they have any ways of doing that?
Well, currently the season is running, and the way this league is set up, it's not possible to add teams in between, but this tournament will be running till the end of June. From there on, we're just going back to our cabin or something, review ourselves, get some feedback in, and if it was successful, see if we can host a season 2. And in that case, signups will again be open for everyone. Yeah, just come into the SCC Discord. Then, yeah, signups are basically up for everyone, and we'll see how we can set up season 2, but that's a long way ahead.
And you have a Discord, of course, and do you have any other platforms where they can find you?
No, currently not. We were looking at hosting up a website, but it took way more work than we expected, so we've put that on hold for a bit. We just focus on the gameplay currently, just see if we can at least get the tournament running all well, and if that is all running well, we might focus again on the website, but that's currently on hold. So for now, Discord is the only way of approaching us.
And you said you and one more guy were basically running this thing. Are you looking for any staff in addition to help you out with the load? Any graphical help? Any streamers? Anything like that?
Yeah, graphicals and streamers are always welcome. In my opinion, you can never have enough of them. It's always a hard time getting the streamers together. We got quite some good graphics guys on our hands right now, so most graphical stuff is being taken care of. But yeah, streamers are more than welcome. For the organization itself, we're basically running it right now with 2 guys. You never know if season 2 is getting bigger, we might need more. We'll always see then. But for now, the only thing we really can use is streamers. They're always welcome.
And you've already had the first round of matches last week, I think, and we will be having some more matches on the 10th and 11th of April, and then the 24th and 25th. And it should be just going on every Tuesday and Wednesday from there on, I suppose.
Yeah, the matches are played once every 2 weeks on Tuesday and Wednesday, so 2 matches on Tuesday, 2 matches on Wednesday. then a week nothing, or time for a rematch if something goes wrong with the servers or the teams or something like that. Yeah, and then after 2 weeks we play again. So yeah, semi-weekly.
Okay, well, I think that's it. Thanks for showing up, Donald Trumpet. We hope the Squad Community Cup keeps going strong.
Yeah, let's hope so.
The other competitive league, the Squad World Championship, is still in the organizational phase, but will feature 27 versus 27 matches on AAS game modes. While we wait for Season 1 to commence, they will be organizing a regional cup featuring a North American, a European, and a Oceanic team. Upcoming on the event calendar, we have some competitive matches in the Squad Community Cup. On April 10th, we have 2 matches, Salty Potatoes versus HS Rangers at 1900 UTC, and Join Squad FR versus Rusty in Places at 2000 UTC. The latter match will be streamed. On April 11th, we have another 2 matches, Squad France versus Deutsche Squad Gemeinschaft at 1900 UTC, and Mumblorines versus Smoking Parachute Generation at 2000 UTC. The latter match will be streamed. If you want your events and streams listed in the event calendar, go to discord.me/Squad Community Hub for more details. Stay updated on all Squad news and events on the PlaySquad subreddit. I'm Tartan Tycho. This has been the War Academy Squad News Update.